Welcome, listener. Tonight, we open the pages to a tale stitched from moonlight, memory, and the thin spaces between worlds. The story of Il Circo, la Notte, Errante, the circus of the wandering night. Before they belonged to Ravenhurst, before their caravans ever touched our foggy streets, they wandered through the final days of the 19th century, 53 souls, bound by loyalty, hope, and the desperate longing not to be forgotten. Every tale has its keystone, and this one begins with a boy born beneath the curtains of a circus tent. Gideon Velesco entered the world as his mother, Luciana, danced across the sawdust floor, a woman of breathtaking grace who carried her son through sequins and chaos, letting him crawl beneath dressing tables and fall asleep to the hum of applause. To Gideon, the circus was not a world apart. It was home. But when he was 6, Luciana left the road behind and married a wealthy Roman merchant. The charm faded quickly. The drinking began. Jealousy turned to anger, and Gideon became the easiest target. He survived by learning silence, patience, and the art of disappearing. Yet every summer, when traveling shows reached Rome, he ran to them by torchlight. Something stirred in him then, a hunger, a longing, a flame that would not die. When illness took Luciana, Gideon left that life behind forever. At 12, he joined the circus for good. Marzela was born far from Rome, in the back of a painted wagon bouncing through the Carpathian hills. Her family traveled endlessly, artists, healers, merchants, mystics, woven together by stories older than the roads beneath them. Mute from birth, she lacked a voice, but communicated in ways no voice ever could. Her emotions rippled through others like movement across water. Her silent thoughts touched the mind like soft breath, and her intuition drew her toward the thin places where the veil between worlds grew fragile. She had eyes like the waters of the deep, filled with mystery and holding secrets only shadows know. She read people, the air, and the moments between heartbeats far better than she ever could a page. And in her earliest visions, those half-formed dreams that slipped through the mind like fog, she sensed someone waiting for her, a presence she recognized long before she ever knew his face. She knew she would one day find the other half of her soul. When she was 14, her caravan crossed paths with a traveling circus. She felt the world tilt, subtle, quiet, unmistakable. She did not see Gideon that day, but something deep inside her tightened like a pulled thread, leading somewhere she had not yet walked. Years later, when Marzela joined Circo la Notte Errante, Gideon had already risen through its ranks, older now, sharp, ambitious, steady in a way that drew everyone to him. When their eyes met for the first time, it wasn't a spark, it was recognition. A quiet, breathless, "Oh, it's you." Gideon, who trusted no one, couldn't look away. Marzela sent a warmth through him so sudden and undeniable he had to steady himself on a tent pole. From then on, the troupe called them mother and father, king and queen, the heart and mind of the circus. They never denied it. Their love was steady, magnetic, fated, a soul tether that shaped every step they took. But as the century waned, the world's appetite for wonder shrank. Factories drowned out violin strings. Photography stole the awe from illusion. Electric lights washed out the glow of lanterns. Night after night, their audiences dwindled. Real magic was slipping from the world. Gideon refused to bend, and Marzela felt something drawing near, a tremor in the air, a whisper beneath the earth, a call rising from beyond the mortal world. She named it in her people's tongue. Inima Untralumi, the hearts between worlds. And one night, she placed a single thought into Gideon's mind. Our future isn't here. He accepted it instantly. He always had. On the last night of October 1899, the circus raised its tents in a forgotten clearing in the southern Italian countryside. Only 6 people came to watch, 6 strangers whose fates would one day need telling. Yet the performers did not falter. They trusted Gideon. They trusted Marzela. They performed with fire in their hearts, as though the night itself leaned forward to listen. And something did. At the final bow, torches flickered. Lantern shadows twisted. The clearing fell silent. Marzela met Gideon's eyes and sent a single thought. It's here. Then the fog came. A living tide of white rolling through the clearing, sweeping across tents, animals, wagons, and the 6 unsuspecting guests. Every performer inhaled once deeply, as though greeting an old friend returning at last. Marzela squeezed Gideon's hand and whispered into his mind, "On with the show." The fog swallowed the circus whole, and in the Italian countryside, the clearing stood empty. But here, in Ravenhurst, the fog unfurled like a curtain. Gideon and Marzela stood at the front of their bewildered troupe, fingers intertwined, faces calm in the strange new world that had claimed them. As the circus emerged into eternal lantern light, I stepped from the shadows, ravens circling overhead. "Welcome to Ravenhurst," I told them. "We've been expecting you."
Stay spooky.